Hi everyone, Lisa here from Forest City Stitching. I hope everyone had a great week. This is going to be a short video because I only have 2 projects to show. So let's look at Endurance here as it's in front of me. With that being said, let's see if I have the cover. I might. Yep. Okay, so I'll show you the cover because I want to point out one little guy here. Okay, so there's the cover. Now you might not even be able to see it on the cover, but this little guy here is coming to life, and that line, if you can see it, is like a little finish line that they created. So hopefully you can see those little bugs there. You're still gonna see this again next week because it's not near done. Okay, I'll stand up. So oops. So this right here is that little bug I was trying to point out to you. This line is that little finish line I was trying to point out. And this is not working very well. And that's another little bug right there. Right by, this is going to be the shoe. So yeah, there, you can kind of see that better. He's like holding a couple flags. Yeah, that really kind of took all the light, me standing up. Yeah, so I am at about 1,300 stitches that I put in, and I think my goal is 2150 for the stitching the metal count. So still working away on that, but that's okay. That was also a whip go call for this month, for March, so we will count all the stitching towards that. Yeah, so what have I been up to this week? So I just got off the Canada Chats call, so those ladies heard about my Friday and yesterday, but I will let you guys in on it as well. But to start the week, we went and test drove a new SUV for myself because my lease is up. So I needed a new vehicle. So we test drove a Volkswagen Tiguan, and we ended up going with that. And we ended up picking it up on Thursday. So yeah, the process of purchasing a new vehicle is stressful and I don't like it very much, but it is now done. We still have my Rogue because we're still trying to return that to Nissan, but that's okay. We've learned some things through this process, and it's fine. Worst case scenario, we will have it for 1 more month. Yes, but that's okay. So all that happened. Yeah, all that happened. And then Friday night, my dog got sprayed by a skunk at 11 o'clock at night. So I was very happy that I was able to book an appointment at PetSmart for a bath for him and deskunking for 8 o'clock the next morning. I was also very lucky that we still had the Rogue, and that I didn't have to put a skunked dog into the back of my brand new vehicle. So that is definitely a benefit. So So very happy with how that all worked out. And so he was at the salon for 4 hours. They de-skunked him twice. And then I spent all of yesterday morning trying to make my house not smell like skunk. I've bought a lot of Febreze products. I have boiled vinegar. I have bowls of baking soda out. When we were grocery shopping yesterday, I could really smell skunk on my son's jacket. And again, like that wasn't anywhere near the dog when it happened. But so then I bought some body spray, and I body sprayed us down. Yeah. So that was what my yesterday looked like. Overall, I think the house smells better, but I also don't know if it does or not. Okay, this is okay, but this was also in a cabinet that was closed. I do have some project bags that are on an open shelf upstairs, which I've been trying to Febreze from a distance. But yeah, again, none of this stuff has come in contact with the dog, but it's just all in the air. So he seems a little hesitant to go outside now. But now he's looks real nice. His hair is nicely groomed. He is a Shepherd Husky Malamute Lab cross. So he has long hair. And he's about 80 pounds. So, yeah, he has a lot of hair. And he mainly got it in the face, which I think usually happens with dogs. So he was doing a lot of rubbing of his face. And Friday night and Saturday morning before he went to get groomed, he went outside and was like rubbing the snowbanks. So, which is better than doing that on our couch, which he was trying to do, but we stopped that real quick. He did use his dog bed to rub his face, so that is now being discarded, because we can't really get the smell out of that. But yeah, so hopefully when I go to work tomorrow, I won't smell like skunk. Yeah. Okay, so that is my week. So you saw my one project. My other project that I can show you is put a bird on it. And this was the last piece that I pulled out for just the Winter Olympics. And it was this green motif down here that I was working on. So yeah, that's still not done, but that's okay. The other piece and I was working on this during Canada Chats as well, and they got to see a sneak peek of it. But it is my Canada Swaps exchange. I'm almost done it. I did pick up something today at Michael's to mount it on. Hopefully that will go through the mail okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to really like put a lot of packing stuff in around it. Yeah, hopefully it will make the travel okay. And yeah, so I know what I need to do to finish it, and then just get it in the mail. So I think I can do that in the next 10 days. But yeah, there was a few, not as much stitchy time this last week, just because everything I was doing last week was just mentally exhausting. So And yesterday was exhausting as well. Yeah, we played a game where we had to match our projects for the Candid Chats, and I won. Only because it came down to like a tiebreaker question, and it was whose birthday was in April is what it ended up being, dwindling it down to. So that's exciting. And Karen, thank you for doing that example, because I haven't ever participated in like the riff off in Whip Warriors, because I was intimidated by the connection aspect of it. So perhaps I might try that in the future, but we'll see. But it did take some brain power there for sure. And Charlene showed me her Disney chart that she had picked up from the parks many moons ago, and it was the chart that I showed, the kit that I had showed you from that I picked up on Facebook Marketplace, with Mickey painting himself as Walt. So Charlene, I hope maybe we can start that together sometime whenever you are comfortable breaking into that, and we could do a start along at least, because obviously that's a biggie and will keep us busy for a while. So let me know when you are interested in cracking that open, because I know that can be daunting as well. Okay. I don't know what I'm looking around for, like something's going to tell me that I missed something, but that's all I have. Sorry that you only got to see 2 stitching pieces, but that's how the week was. And oh, I did order my countdown box from Evertote. That went on sale on Monday. And Lola Crow is having a sale currently until Monday, so until tomorrow. So if you see this in time, go check that out, because she did release the theme of her next stitch along, which is like night at the museum, excuse me, type theme. And I think the pre-sale goes on sale March 20th for that. So if you're interested, go check that out. But it's going to be like prehistoric, museum-y theme. So that'll be fun. Okay, so I hope everyone has a great week, and we'll see you next week. Bye.